Hey, so I almost got through this whole day and didn't make a video, but before heading off to get ready for bed, I decided, oh, I'll catch up on some of the YouTube videos, and then I was like, I haven't made a video. I didn't make one on Wednesday, and I almost didn't make one today, but it's Friday. That means a dreaded weigh-in and a body shot, I guess. But okay, so I've told you that I've gained a little weight since plateauing at 175.2 and then going to Texas and just gaining some. So this morning I weighed in at 178.2 exactly. So that's a 3-pound gain, which in the long grand scheme of things is really not that much. So I am starting to really kind of push hard of counting my calories again, except for that I had, sorry, my mind is all blank. I'm like ready for bed, but this is for you. I had 4 cookies today. Okay, I had 4 cookies in one sitting, and then I had 1 cookie when I had just finished baking them. So that's 5 cookies. But I'm telling you guys, these were like the best chocolate chip cookies that have probably ever been made, like in the history of the world. Like, they were that good. So I'm just saying. I made cookies to bring to my husband's fire station because they put him on a different shift. So he's now working with different guys. And so I'm just kind of trying to, do the wife part of helping him kind of, get in with them and stuff. But it's going really good for him. Like, he really likes these guys, and he loves going to work again, and it's all, like, it's something that seemed difficult and frustrating at first and has really turned out to be a good thing. Anyway, that was kind of a rabbit trail. So, I weighed in this morning 178.2, and I did my run, my C2 10K, week 6, day 3 today. I did day 2 on Wednesday, and the last 2 times my husband came with me, and so he pushed the stroller, and he actually brought like his weighted vest and stuff so that he could work out, because he has his physical testing coming up at the end of the month. So he's trying to work out for that and stuff. But it was really cool because he was going the opposite way in this big circle that we go, and I was going the other way. And so it's like we passed each other every now and then, and that was kind of fun. We do the little high five. Okay, but the run this morning was a 22-minute run, like straight 22 minutes of running. So that actually went pretty decent. I just went kind of at my own slower pace today, given I was pushing a stroller today because he's working, he's on shift. But anyway, so I went significantly slower, I think, than usual. But in all honesty, like, I watched this other video from Brooke, Crazy Running Mom, and she was talking about, like, when you're beginning running and stuff, like, don't worry about your time, just run. Like, slower is so much better to get into running and stuff. And so that's kind of what I did today, is I just kind of kept it slow, kept it at an easy pace, so that really by the end of the run, I could carry a full conversation if I wanted to. Like, I felt good after the run, even though it was still difficult to do. It was like, man, my body can do this, and I'm not like, normally how I am, I'm like, like I can barely breathe because I ran so hard. So today was just kind of like, okay, I ran a full 22 minutes. Now, given that the turkey trot is coming up in a couple or a few weeks or whatever, it's the Saturday after Thanksgiving, it's a 5K, and my goal is to be able to run the whole thing. We'll see. I don't have like the highest confidence, but I do still have some confidence, I guess. So anyway, there were a couple notes that I actually wrote down that I wanted to talk about in this video, and one of them being my reasons for losing weight. Like, there are so many big, deeper reasons and stuff, so these are not those. It's just these two things are like so surface level, but kind of what I'm keeping in the back of my mind to keep motivating me to lose weight. Like, okay, I won't even go into it because it's deeper than that, but these two things are what are motivating me. So these things are like by themselves just holding me accountable. In the spring is the fireman's ball. Now, let me tell you a little story. This last spring, I had just had my daughter a couple months before I went shopping for a ball gown to wear to the fireman's ball. I ended up in the dressing room in tears because of how big of a dress that I had to get and how I just did not feel pretty. I didn't feel like I looked good in it at all. Like, it was a mess. Well, long story short, and there were some other factors, we ended up not going to the ball, and I was relieved that we weren't going because I didn't want to go unless everybody else would be able to look at my husband and be like, oh, he's lucky, you know, look at Sean, he's whatever. So I want to be like that trophy wife in a sense, like on my husband's arm at the ball. So the ball coming up this coming spring, I want to get a ball gown that is just shows off all of the hard work that I'm pouring into this. And I want to, I mean, my husband is like, he is such a good man. Like, he makes me feel beautiful no matter what. Like, there's never been a moment where he has not made me feel really just beautiful in his eyes. Like, even if I don't feel it in my own eyes, I know that he always sees me that way. But I want other people to look at him and be like, oh, Sean, he's lucky, and I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, am I just crazy? Or is that, you know, alright to feel that way? Anyway, I do. Second reason, our 5th anniversary is going to be in May, and we've been planning to take a cruise. I don't know if that will happen because financially we're not in a position to be like, oh yeah, let's just jump on a boat. So we'll see if that actually happens. But anyway, to some level and some degree, we will be celebrating our 5th anniversary, and I will have to wear a bathing suit for that kind of celebration, no matter where or what that is. And I want to wear a wonderful bathing suit and feel really good in it, walking around and not feel like I have to keep myself covered all the time just because I'm so self-conscious. So those two things are the surface level things that are like keeping me motivated and stuff. Okay, there's one other thing that I wanted to talk about, but I don't want to make this video super long. So I'll give you a quick body shot. I know I haven't really done measurements in a while, but I'm telling you they probably haven't even changed. So I think I'll just do them like once a month and we'll see how it goes. And I got my hair did, so that's fun. Okay, here we go. Really, like, there's not that much difference, except, here's the funny thing. I've gained some weight, and these jeans, these are 910 jeans. And okay, this is like the second day that I'm wearing them. But, so they usually stretch out when I'm wearing them, but like, they're this baggy. How awesome is that? Like, when I first bought them, they were pretty form-fitting, but so that's kind of cool. But at the same time, like, I don't want to measure myself because I feel like nothing is going to be different. So we'll measure myself like maybe next week. Anyway, that's the update. That's what's going on. And I'm sorry for not making a video like every time that I go running like I used to. This is my cat. His name's Indiana Jones. I call him Indy. But I am still keeping up with your videos and love watching you guys. So if you did watch, like or comment or subscribe or whatever, and I'd love to see your videos as well. So thanks for watching today, and I'll see you guys next week.